BT6 November Foxtrot, contact München Tower on 120.505, Servus bitte.
20505, merci, Servus.
München Apron, guten Abend. Die Lufthansa VV Whiskey Gate 308 with information Bravo, request upper clearance to Berlin.
Lufthansa VV Whiskey, München Apron, Service, information Bravo correct, startup approved, cleared Berlin Brandenburg, Akini 1 Quebec departure, flight plan route, climb by SID to flight level 70, squawk 1000.
Startup approved, clear to Berlin via Akini 1 Quebec departure, flight plan route, climb initially via SID, flight level 70 and squawk 1000, Lufthansa 4 Papa Whiskey.
Lufthansa 4 Papa Whiskey, read back correct.
Danke für den Service von der WSR6 Bravo und den schönen Abend, ciao.
WSR6 Bravo, merci dir fürs Fliegen, schönen Abend, Servus.
München Logan, Eurowings 56 total, Kilo, Info Bravo, request clearance, Stuttgart asphalt.
Eurowings 56 Hotel Kilo, München, Apron, Christine, information Bravo correct, startup approved, clear Stuttgart, Radar 7 Quebec departure, flight plan route, climb by SID to flight level 70, squawk 1000.
Eurowings 56 total, Kilo, cleared Stuttgart, Radar 6 Quebec departure, climb flight level 70, squawk 1000 and startup approved.
Eurowings 56 Hotel Kilo, read back correct.
Traffic.
Emirates 727 ready for taxi.
Emirates 727, taxi to entry November 3 via Echo 2 and Delta 1.
Entry November 3 via Echo 2 Delta 1, Emirates 727.
Hey, welcome aboard everybody. We are at Munich today. It's Wednesday today, and it's basically Munich Wednesdays, or München Mittwoch. And this is essentially we're at the same gate where we flew from London Heathrow to Munich. And this is a continuation of that flight from Munich to Stockholm. I had originally planned on it being I had originally planned it being a 2-sector day, but decided that was too much, so here we are, just continuing on from here. So let's hope that we get out of Munich with less confusion than we arrived in Munich, if you haven't seen that video. Okay, so we've got our passengers are on board, 174 passengers, that's a full house, and flight plan is in the system, and I just have to get my clearance, detach the jetway, start the APU, and we should be ready for pushback shortly. So just bear with me as I do some final preparation.
Mission Bravo aboard, aircraft type Airbus A320. We'd like to request clearance towards Vienna, Schwechat.
Wings to Papa, München, April, good evening. No flight plan received.
Roger, we'll correct that immediately. Wings to Papa, stand by.
München April, good evening. Lufthansa 4 Hotel Lima with PDC, stand 219 Bravo, request push and start.
Lufthansa 4 Hotel Lima, München April, good evening. Startup and pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback and startup approved, facing south. Lufthansa 4 Hotel Lima.
Emirates 727, contact München Tower on 118, decimal 705, service.
118, 705, takeoff in service, ciao.
Lufthansa 38 Golf, contact München Tower on 120, decimal 505, service.
Tower 120, decimal 505, service, ciao.
Wings to Papa, I got your flight plan, are you ready to copy?
Ready to copy, Wings to Papa.
Wings to Papa, Roger, information Bravo current, startup approved, clear to Wien, clarity to Echo departure, flight plan route, climb via SIT to flight level 70, squawk 1000.
Clear to Vienna via the KD to Echo departure, flight, climb initially flight level 70, squawk 1000, Wings to Papa.
Wings to Papa, reflect correct.
Information Bravo.
Last station, static noise only. Still static noise.
München ground, good evening. Lufthansa 838 out of stand 113 with information Bravo 737 MAX 8. Request clearance as filed to Stockholm.
Lufthansa 838, München April, good evening. Information Bravo correct. Startup approved. Cleared Alanda, Akini 1 Quebec departure. Flight plan route. Climb by SIT to flight level 70, squawk 2301.
Okay, cleared to Stockholm via the Akini 1 Quebec departure. Cleared initially 7000, squawk 2301, Lufthansa 838.
Lufthansa 838, confirm climb via SIT to flight level 70.
Climb via SID to flight level 70, Lufthansa 838.
Lufthansa 838, repeat correct.
Wings 56 kilo, request taxi.
Okay, there's a change in our departure.
Straight entry November 1, Wings 56 kilo.
So, what's the
München
change?
April, Namen for Nordic 57 Golf Whiskey, stand 118, information Bravo. Request startup and clearance
It's
to Oslo Gardermoen.
Akini 1 Quebec.
Last station, standby short, controller change.
Well, if he's giving me Quebec, that means he's giving me that other runway. So he must be...
And last station there again, please. I'm sorry.
Yeah, München Mittwoch, Nordic 5 Golf Whiskey,
he
stand
must be
118
giving us
information Bravo, request startup and
left.
clearance to Oslo, Garderman.
So
Nordic 7 Golf
change
Whiskey,
to
München,
left.
Apron, Servus, Christi, information Bravo correct, startup approved, cleared, Gardermoon, input 3 Quebec, departure, flight plan route, climb by sits to flight level 70, squawk
so it's
312.
8 left he's giving us.
Nordic 5 Golf Whiskey,
So I'm gonna have to change that.
The destination Gardermoon by the input 3 Quebec departure, flight plan route, climb by sit level 70 and squawk 2312.
In Quebec.
Nordic 57 Golf Whiskey, read back correct.
Going 56 Kilo entry level Bravo.
Which is fine.
Going 56 Hotel Kilo, contact tower on 118.705, Servus bitte.
18705, Going 56 Kilo, bitte.
München ground, good evening, IGN 503, stand 256, we are ready for pushback and startup.
Hello station, hello, stand by short, control the change in progress.
Controller change in progress. Okay, now let's see if there's going to be any, well, we're going to recalculate the departure. Calculate.
Hotel Lima taxi, entry Sierra 7 straight 8.
Taxi entry Sierra 7, Lufthansa 4 Hotel Lima.
BN 503, good evening, startup and pushback approved, facing south.
It left.
Startup pushback approved, facing south, GN 503.
Flight 2 Kilo, stand 217 hours for request push and start.
Recalculating for the new runway. And if I just look at a quick look at a map of the new runway, it's the same length, so shouldn't really be a difference. But we ran the calculator again. Yeah, it's still a double D rate and same assumed temperature and speeds. But we have to punch them in again because there was a runway change.
Last station, sir.
München April, Lufthansa 8 Kilo, radio check.
Lufthansa 8 Kilo, 8 hello, ready fast.
Lufthansa 8 Kilo, stand 217 Alpha, request push and start.
Lufthansa 8 Kilo, delivery is coming online shortly, stand by for delivery.
Okay, delivery is coming online shortly.
Lufthansa 4 Hotel Lima, contact tower on 120, decimal 505.
Traffic.
Tower 10505, Lufthansa 4 Hotel Lima, thanks, bye. Bye.
Okay, we are, looks like we're ready now.
Traffic.
Okay, let's close the doors.
Lufthansa 4 Papa Hotel radio.
Doors are closed.
Lufthansa 4 Papa Hotel, 8 hello, ready fast.
And let's just go ahead and get the APU started up.
München April Servus, Lufthansa 5 Lima, stand 208, requesting push and start.
Lufthansa 5 Lima, push and start approved, face south.
Push and start approved, facing south, Lufthansa 5 Lima.
So that Akini departure with 1 Quebec. Akini 1 Quebec is only out of 8 left. So he didn't mention 8 left, but I'm assuming that as, based on that.
Pushback approved, face north, Lufthansa 8 kilo.
Okay, so squawk was 2301. And initial climb is to flight level 70. And just out of curiosity, what is...
Lufthansa 4, Papa Whiskey Gate 308, request pushback. Lufthansa 4, Papa Whiskey, pushback approved, face north, blue line.
I guess that's flight level 70.
Blue line, Lufthansa 4, Papa Whiskey.
Again, 503, request taxi.
Radian 503, taxi to entry Sierra 7 via Echo 2 and Delta 4.
Echo 2 and Delta 4 to entry Sierra 7, again 503.
Okay, APU on the bus. And we're just going to go ahead and turn the bleeds on now because our departure time is coming up. Okay, so let's go through the before start checklist. So let's get the smart cars going. Yeah, the flight today is just over 2 hours airtime to get us to Stockholm, Arlanda.
München ground, Oscar Charlie Oscar Oscar.
Okay, so smart car started up. Let's punch in our
Charlie Oscar Oscar, apron, information Delta, request taxi.
Landing altitude.
Oscar Echo Charlie Oscar Oscar, taxi to entry Sierra 7 via Delta 3 Blue Line and Delta 4.
Oscar Charlie Oscar Oscar, say again.
100 feet.
Delta, correction, Oscar, Echo Charlie Oscar Oscar, taxi to entry Sierra 7 via Delta 3 Blue Line, Echo 2, Delta 4.
Delta 3, Echo 2, Delta 4, Oscar Echo Charlie Oscar Oscar.
By the way, there's the difference of the 2 departures. Quebec is taking 8 left and 1 Echo is taking 8 right.
Tower 120505, GN 503, bye-bye.
Okay, so APU is on the bus. We can now turn off ground power and we can disconnect ground sources.
Pushback approved, face north, blue line.
Pushback approved, face north, blue line, Nordic 57 of whiskey.
Okay, we'll put the anti-collision light on and continue our before start checklist. The flight deck door is closed and locked. Fuel, we already checked, it's got the right amount. Passenger signs, seatbelt signs on. Windows locked, MCP has been set. And takeoff speeds have been set, 147, 147. CDU pre-flight completed, rudder and aileron trim set, and taxi and takeoff briefing will go according to the controller, but we're probably going to push back facing north and taxi to the holding point, runway 08 left, probably by Whiskey 1. And anti-collision light is on. Okay, before start checklist completed.
Singapore Center to taxi, Warsaw 223, November 3, Lufthansa 8 kilo.
Okay, what else?
Ground, Turkish 16 Romeo, radio check.
Let's retract the jetway. Okay, that's going.
Lufthansa 5 Lima, ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 5 Lima, taxi to entry Sierra 7 via Whiskey 2 for now, hold short of Delta 2.
Taxi to entry Sierra 7 via Whiskey 2, hold short Delta 2, Lufthansa 5 Lima.
Ground Lufthansa 838 ready for push and start.
Lufthansa 838 push and start approved face north, orange line.
Push and start approved facing north on orange line, Lufthansa 838.
Lufthansa 5 Lima, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Lufthansa 5 Lima.
Okay, so we'll probably have to do some programming to make sure we get on that orange line instead of the yellow line. Orange line, that sure look. Oh, orange line, that's the middle one. So, or is it? Yeah, because it looks like there's a red. Oh, that's the orange. It looks like red, but okay, I think it's the first one he's talking about. North, okay. So let's go ahead and request.
Lufthansa 4 Papa Whiskey, request taxi.
Lufthansa 4 Papa Whiskey, taxi to entry November 3 via Echo 3 Delta 6 Whiskey 2.
November 3 via Echo 3 Delta 6 Whiskey 2, Lufthansa 4 Papa Whiskey.
Lufthansa 82 Kilo, contact tower on 118.705.
118.705, that's 82 Kilo.
Lufthansa 5 Lima, contact tower on 120.505.
120.505, Lufthansa 5 Lima, Servus.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alrighty, we are too. Pumps on.
Oscar Echo Charlie, Oscar, contact tower on 120.505.
Contact tower 120.505.
Bypass being inserted.
So I'm going to have to do a custom pushback to make sure we push onto the orange line. This process for GSX with
ground, hello, it's
mind controls is a little bit ugly.
246 is Mission Delta, ready for push and start.
Looking gear.
Eurowings 2 Papa Echo Lufthansa.
Nordic 57 Golf Whiskey, request taxi.
Nordic 57 Golf Whiskey, taxi to entry November 1 via Echo 1
quick
Blue
edit.
Line, Charlie 3 Whiskey 1 Blue Line.
Taxi to entry November 1 via Echo 1 Blue Line, Charlie 3 and Whiskey 1 Blue Line. Nordic 57 Golf Whiskey.
Eurowings 2 Papa, push and start approved, face south.
Push and start approved, facing south, Eurowings 2 Papa.
Okay, that's good.
Lufthansa 4 Papa Whiskey, contact ground on 121 decimal 980.
121.980, Lufthansa 4 Papa Whiskey, danke, tschüss.
Ciao.
Exiting from editing.
Release parking brakes.
Okay, parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear, start at will.
Let's see if that worked. Okay, so it was 1849 that we departed 4 minutes late because of this custom programming. Okay, let's start engine number 2. Okay, it looks like it's going in the right direction. Motoring 21%. Flow on.
Apron hello, Leipzig 5 Echo Golf, position 101, ready for start and push.
Parking brake.
Parking brake set.
5 Echo Golf, apron low, push and start approved face north, orange line.
Push and start approved to the north into the orange line, 5 Echo Golf.
Okay, let's get some other frequencies here. We're on ground now. Oh, it's going to be one of those towers. I don't know which.
Nordic 57 Golf Whiskey, contact ground on 121, this is Niner 80.
Contact ground 121, Niner 80, Nordic 57 Golf Whiskey. Danke, ciao.
They're all different.
Ciao.
Okay, engine 2 started. Start engine number 1.
München Apron, Servus, Swiss 7 Tango Lima, gate 346, we are ready for push.
Swiss 7 Tango Lima, apron low, push, flight approved, face west blue line.
Push approved, facing west blue line, Swiss 7 Tango Lima.
Into 21% motoring. %, fuel flow on.
Headings to Papa, will be able Bravo 4 intersection, request taxi.
Wings to Papa, quarter taxi to entry Sierra 7 via Echo 2 and Delta 4.
Entry Sierra 7 via Echo 2 and Delta 4, earrings to Papa.
München Apron, Servus, Austrian 112, request pushback.
41, correction 247, request pushback.
2 station, I got Lufthansa to Papa, when clear of traffic behind you, pushback approved, face south, after pushback expect 180 turn.
When clear of traffic behind me, pushback approved, facing south, Lufthansa to Papa.
Emirates 16 Kilo, stand 249 Alpha, request on push and start.
Okay, 2 good engine starts.
Call you back, stand by.
We're getting them on the bus.
München Apron, Servus, Austrian 112, request pushback.
And packs on. APU bleed off. APU off.
Austrian 112, pushback
Your
approved,
damper
facing south.
on. Dim right and then off.
Emirates 16 Kilo, pushback approved, face north, make a long pushback on Echo 2.
Push back up 3 face north and push back to Echo T for emergence 116 feet a bit.
Taxi line on.
Swiss 7 Tango Lima, we are ready for taxi.
Swiss 7 Tango Lima, taxi to entry Sierra 7 via Delta 3 Whiskey 2.
Taxi Sierra 7 via Delta 3 Whiskey 2,
locking gear.
7 Tango Lima.
Is our tug still stuck to us? What am I missing here?
Eurowings 2 Papa, contact ground on 121.830.
Ground 11830, Eurowings 2 Papa, thank you.
Okay, there we go.
Roger.
Okay, fuel flow reset.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass being removed.
And Fox 5.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Do a control check.
München ground, hello, Conda 15 Charlie, stand 115 Alpha, request pushback.
Conda 15 Charlie, apron low, pushback approved, facing north, orange line.
Pushback approved, facing north, orange line, Conda 15 Charlie.
Okay, before taxi checklist. Generators are on, probe heat on, anti-ice not needed, isolation valves on auto, engine start switches to continuous, recall, checked, auto brakes on RTO, engine start levers idle detent, and flight controls checked, and ground equipment clear before taxi checklist complete.
Triple 2 Alpha via Delta 4 Whiskey 2, Lufthansa 4 Papa Sierra.
Swiss 7 Tango Lima, hold short Echo 2.
Holding short Echo 2, Swiss 7 Tango Lima.
Leipziger 5 Echo Golf, ready for taxi.
Leipziger 5 Echo Golf, taxi to entry November 1 via Charlie 3 Whiskey 1 Blue Line.
Entry November 1, Charlie 3, Whiskey 1 Blue, Leipzig Air 5 Echo Golf.
Lufthansa, Papa is ready for taxi.
Lufthansa 2 Papa, make a right 180 degrees onto Center 2, taxi to entry November 3 via Center 2.
Right 180 onto Center 2, November 3 via Center 2, Lufthansa 2 Papa.
Austin 102 is also ready for taxi.
First Swiss 7 Tango Lima, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Swiss 7 Tango Lima.
Ground Lufthansa 838 ready for taxi.
Lufthansa 838, calling back standby.
Okay.
Austrian 112, taxi to entry Sierra 7 via Whiskey 2.
Austrian 112, taxi to entry Sierra 7 via Whiskey 2.
Apron Service, Lufthansa 2 November Echo, stand 252 Alpha, request pushback.
Traffic.
München Apron, Lufthansa 2 November Echo, radio check please.
Lufthansa 2 November Echo, no register. Lufthansa 838, taxi to entry November 1 via Echo 1 Orange Line, Charlie 3 Orange Line and Whiskey 1 Blue Line.
Lufthansa 139er, München Apron, schönen guten Abend.
Lufthansa 139er, Apron Service.
Okay, Lufthansa 838 taxi to November 1 via Echo Orange Line, Whiskey 1 Blue Line, Lufthansa 838.
Lufthansa 838 negative, entry November 1 via Echo 1 Orange Line, Charlie 3 Orange Line, and Whiskey 1 Blue Line.
Okay, Echo 1, Charlie 3, and Whiskey 1 Blue Line, Lufthansa 838.
37 Lima, contact ground on 121.830.
Ground at 121.830 Swiss 7 Tango Lima, danke, tschüss.
Austin 112, contact ground 121.830.
121.830, Austin 112, ciao.
Lufthansa 3 Papa, contact ground 119.830.
Alpha, request pushback.
Lufthansa 2 Papa, contact ground 119.830.
11980, Lufthansa 2
Whiskey 1.
Lufthansa 2 November Echo, standby. Lufthansa 139er,
Charlie 1.
215 via Center 2.
2155.
Charlie 3.
Whiskey
Whiskey 1.
Rocket 378, request pushback.
Echo 1, okay. Let's go. Okay, bring up.
Lufthansa 4 Hotel, pushback approved.
So Whiskey 1 should be blue.
Two stations, first Lufthansa
Charlie
2,
3 should be orange.
Pushback approved, face north, Lufthansa 2 November Echo.
Leipzig 5 Echo Golf, contact ground 121.980.
121.980, bye bye Leipzig, 5 Echo Golf.
Ground
Two stations, Walker 378, pushback approved, face north.
I think I'm supposed to go here.
Easy 83 Foxtrot Echo, holding Alpha 4.
Easy 83 Foxtrot Echo 8, Hammer.
Then we should be...
Lufthansa 3 Yankee Alpha, request startup and pushback.
Lufthansa 3 Yankee Alpha, pushback approved, Blue Line.
Startup push approved, Blue Line. Lufthansa Alpha.
Okay, now we gotta look for the blue line. Whiskey 1.
Condor 15 Charlie, taxi to entry November 1 via Echo 1 Orange Line, Charlie 3 Orange Line, Whiskey 1 Blue Line.
23 November 1, Echo 1 Orange, Charlie 3 Orange and Whiskey 1 Blue Line. Condor 15 Charlie.
Emirates 16 Kilo, ready taxi.
Emirates 16 Kilo, taxi to entry November 3 via Echo 2 Delta 1.
November 3 via Echo 2 and Delta 1, Emirates 16 Kilo.
VG83 Foxtrot Echo, taxi via November, disregard taxi via Whiskey 1 Orange Line, hold short Charlie 3.
Whiskey 1 Orange Line on Charlie 3, Easy 3 Foxtrot Echo.
Lufthansa 838, hold position.
Hold position, Lufthansa 838.
Easy 3 Foxtrot Echo, do you want me to enter for November 2, November 1?
Easy 83 Foxtrot Echo, November 1, please.
Roger.
Airplane genommen, Lufthansa 2 Golf approaching 08.
Lufthansa 2 Golf Yankee 8, hello. Lufthansa 2 Golf Yankee, taxi to stand 207 Alpha via Center 2.
207 Alpha via Center 2, Lufthansa 2 Golf Yankee.
Lufthansa 838, continue taxi.
Okay, can you give me further taxi instructions from present position?
Lufthansa 838, just straight ahead to entry November 1.
Okay, continue to November 1, Lufthansa 838.
Shanghai Break, Lufthansa 5 Charlie number 8301 Alpha, ready for pushback.
Lufthansa 5 November 800, pushback approved, safe north.
Pushback approach facing north, Lufthansa 5 Charlie November.
I think it's November, or November 1 right there, okay.
Lufthansa 2 November Echo, request taxi.
Lufthansa 2 November Echo, taxi to entry November 3 via Echo 2 and Delta 1.
Entry November 3 via Echo 2 and Delta 1, Lufthansa 2 November Echo.
Emirates 16 kilo, contact ground on 1-1 decimal 980.
13198 Amazon 6 kilo.
Lufthansa 838, same for you, ground 1-1 980.
Continue ground 121 980 Lufthansa 838.
Condor 15 Charlie, contact ground 1-1 980.
1-1 980, Condor 15 Charlie, ciao.
378 for taxi.
Walker 378, stand by shot, inbound traffic behind you.
Ground Lufthansa 838 on Whiskey 1 for November 1.
Lufthansa 838 München, ground south, taxi 20 point, runway 08 left via November, Alpha 3.
Okay, no, go to holding point runway 08 left via November Alpha 3, Lufthansa 838.
Emirates 16 kilo, holding November 3.
Emirates 16 kilo, taxi 20 points, runway 08 left via November Alpha 3.
Left via November Alpha 3, Emirates 16 kilo.
Ground, Sinner 1, Delta Hotel with you. Sinner 1 Delta Hotel München, ground south, taxi to end, taxi via
This is November and we need to turn the next turn to Alpha 3. Look at those smokestacks going.
That was Condor 15 Charlie, we are approaching November 1, but we were cleared for runway 8 right. So I think this is the wrong way.
Condor 15 Charlie, yeah. Hold position, I will call you back shortly, I will coordinate.
Thank you.
Agent 806, contact ground, session 8, on 1-1, this is 109.
1171, Agent 806, ciao.
Before takeoff checklist, flaps are set and trim is set. Before takeoff checklist completed.
Traffic.
Ground Service, Lufthansa 2 November Echo, holding short November 3 and we would be able intersection departure Alpha 4.
Lufthansa 2 November Echo München, ground Service, taxi from holding point, runway 08 left via November, catch intersection Alpha 4 by November Alpha 4.
Taxi holding point, runway 08 left, intersection Alpha 4 via November and Alpha 4, Lufthansa 2 November Echo.
Luft, catch Aufstellung 112, contact München, Tower 120, das bei 545 bar.
Boston 12, Tower 120, das ist 545, ciao.
Lufthansa 838, contact München Tower 118, decimal 705, ciao.
Traffic.
Okay, over to tower 118705, Lufthansa 838, goodbye.
Ground, hello, Lufthansa 16 Bravo uniform with you, vacated 08 left, holding short of Mike.
Lufthansa 6 Bravo uniform München.
Tower, good day, Lufthansa 838 holding at Alpha 3, ready for departure.
Good night, Lufthansa 838. Lufthansa 2 Papa, preceding traffic from different SID, no factor, wind 0303 knots, 08 left, clear for takeoff. 08 left, clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 2 Papa. Leipzig 5 Echo Golf, departure 123, 905, Schnappen, bitte.
123, 90530, flow, ciao, Leipzig 5 Echo Golf.
Lufthansa 1, Charlie Hotel, expect late clearance over threshold. Preceding traffic is already in the takeoff run.
Expecting that clearance, Lufthansa 1, check.
It's an aircraft coming in now, landing while the other one's taking off. He's on a roll. He's gonna get. Oh, is he taking off yet? Long. Yep, he's airborne. Should get clearance now. Surprised he hasn't given clearance yet.
Lufthansa 1, Charlie Hotel, wind 0303 knots, 08 left, clear to land.
Ooh, look at that.
08 left, get to land.
Emirates A380 behind me.
Lufthansa 2 Papa, departure 123 905, ciao.
Traffic.
123 905, Lufthansa 2 Papa, ciao.
Ooh, look at that. What an imposing figure. Okay.
München Tower, Servus, Lufthansa 7 Lima Heavy, ILS Rwy left.
Good on, Lufthansa 78 Lima, number 2, wind check 0303 knots. Lufthansa 838, I call it back after the second inbound, currently 6 miles out.
Roger, we'll be standing by, Lufthansa 838. So there's a second inbound. And you can actually see that on our screen. That's the second one. The first one already landed. And then beside me is the Emirates, which is to my left. But hopefully we will get to depart before the Emirates.
Emirates 16 kilo, holding Alpha 1.
Emirates 16 kilo, hello, number 3.
Tower, Servus, Lufthansa 2 November Echo, holding point Alpha 4.
Hello, 2 November Echo. Lufthansa 78 Lima, wind 0303 knots, 08 left, clear to land.
Runway 08 left, clear to land, Lufthansa 78 Lima.
Lufthansa 1 Charlie Hotel, ground 12198, ciao.
12198, Lufthansa 1 Charlie Hotel, thank you.
Lufthansa 838, report the next landing company is 747, runway 08 left inside.
Alright, we'll line up on following the next aircraft to land, Lufthansa 838.
Negative, hold your position, just to confirm, do you have the mentioned traffic inside?
The inbound traffic, I do not have it inside, but I got him on my scope.
Roger, then hold position and report aircraft inside.
Roger, we'll go.
Traffic. Traffic.
Wow, where is he? Traffic inside Lufthansa 838.
Lufthansa 838, thank you. Behind mentioned traffic, line up runway 08 left and wait behind.
We'll line up and wait behind arriving traffic, Lufthansa 838. Boy, that was a very overcast situation.
Approaching 08 left.
Tower, hello, Lufthansa 2091, established ILS 08 left.
Lufthansa 2091, Tower, hello, reduce final approach speed, expect 1 departure ahead of you.
Reduce the speed, Lufthansa 2091.
Lufthansa 838, wind 0303 knots, 08 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 838. Okay, forward pressure under control.
Contact ground 12198.
Thrust up to 40%.
Lufthansa Svet Lima, ciao.
Tschüss.
Toga.
Ciao, guten Abend, Walker 378 Alpha 1. Guten Abend, Walker 378.
Release forward pressure.
Tower, guten Abend, Lufthansa 4 Papa 30 left, Alpha 3 ready. Lufthansa 4 Papa Hotel Tower, guten Abend, number 4.
Rotate.
Rotate. Positive rate, gear up.
Lufthansa 2091, vacate via Alpha 5, wind 0303 knots, 08 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, vacating Alpha 5, Lufthansa 2091.
Mine mode.
Lufthansa 2 November Echo, reports your company CRJ on 2 miles final 08 left inside.
That's CRJ 9 and 08 left inside, Lufthansa 2091.
I'm talking to Lufthansa 2 November Echo.
2 November Echo, A-firm.
You have the mentioned traffic inside?
Flaps up.
We have the traffic inside, Lufthansa 2 November Echo.
Lufthansa 2 November Echo, vielen Dank. Behind mentioned traffic, line up 08 left, wait behind.
Behind the landing traffic, line up 08 left behind Lufthansa 2 November Echo.
Tower Lufthansa 838 airborne passing 4,900 for flight level 70.
Lufthansa 838, contact departure 123-905, ciao.
123-905, Lufthansa 838, ciao. Departures, good day, Lufthansa 838 with you, climbing out of 5,700 for flight level 70.
Lufthansa 838, München Radar identified, hello, climb via SIT to flight level 190.
Climb via SIT to flight level 190, Lufthansa 838.
Rolling 749er, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots.
Rolling 749er, contact director 118.830, ciao.
Contacting 118.830, ciao.
So next.
Delta 532, contact director 118.830, ciao.
118.830, Delta 532, cover.
Lufthansa 838, proceed direct Akini.
Proceed direct Akini, Lufthansa 838.
Lufthansa 838, change of plan, turn left heading 360.
Left heading 360, Lufthansa 838.
Level, get down to the deck 56 Golf, descending level 170.
Nordic 56 Mike Golf, München Radar identified, hello, proceed direct Delta Mike 428, thereafter 420.
Proceed direct Delta Mike 428, and then after 420, direct 56 Golf.
Arrived here, Lufthansa 1844130.
Lufthansa 222, München Radar, hello, identified, descend to flight level 110.
Level 110, confirm the traffic situation, local 08 or light vectors?
Lufthansa 222, the runway is depending on the decision by director.
Okay, after takeoff checklist, engine bleeds are on, packs are on auto, landing gear is up, and flaps up, no lights. After takeoff
München
checklist
radar,
completed.
Lufthansa Tunnel, Echo, passing 3000 feet, climbing flight level 70.
Lufthansa 2 November Echo, München radar identified, hello, climb via to flight level 190.
Climb via to flight level 190, Lufthansa Tunnel, Echo.
Nordic 56 Mike Golf, descend to flight level 110.
Level 110, Nordic 56 Mike Golf.
Lufthansa 838, contact München radar 129.1, ciao.
129.1, Lufthansa 838, good day.
Nordic 56 Mike Golf, turn right heading 230.
Turn right heading 230 degrees, Nordic 56.
Lufthansa 2 November Echo, when passing flight level 65, proceed direct to Prague.
Control, good day, Lufthansa 838 with you, climbing through flight level 142 for 190, heading 360.
Lufthansa 838, hello, climb to flight level 300, expect this heading for 20 more miles.
Accept this heading for 20 more miles, Lufthansa 838, and climb to flight level 200.
Lufthansa 838, cleared level is 300.
Cleared level 300, Lufthansa 838.
KLM 892, contact Wien 132.6.
132.6, so thank you for your night, receive a night.
München radar, good evening, Eurowing 34 Echo, my flight level 350.
Eurowing 34 Echo, Mike, identified, hello.
Okay, so let's see what he is here. This is 129.1, that's who we got now. So we'll have to see from our flight plan which is the next center. We got solid coverage. My goodness. Fair bit along the way. We're gonna. Okay, let's look at the plan and see what the next control center is going to be. Prague.
City 2198, contact arrival 128030.
Prague.
Arrival 128030, City 2198, servus.
Lufthansa 838, proceed direct Agnos.
Proceed direct Agnos, Lufthansa 838. Agnos.
München, Servus, Lufthansa to November Echo, flight level 106, climbing flight level 190 inbound Upala.
Lufthansa 2 November Echo, Servus, climb to flight level 300.
Climbing flight level 300, Lufthansa 2 November Echo.
We're supposed to cross Prague. Braha.
Okay. 34 Echo, my contact Wien,
so this must be
1326, Eurowing 34 Echo, my
1183.
Mission, good day, Lufthansa Central Whiskey.
375. Prague.
Inbound Snigla.
Lufthansa 5 Roma Whiskey, hello, descend flight level 170.
Descend flight level 170, Lufthansa Central Whiskey.
Prague radar. So when do we cross over to that? Let's look for the frequency. It's really right after Agnev, the waypoint that we're coming up to. So let's tune that in, 118.375.
München radar, good evening, Lufthansa 4 Echo, Victor, flight level 270.
Lufthansa 5 Victor identified,
okay, we're ready for that.
Heading.
So let's do a fuel check.
Present heading, Lufthansa for Echo Victor.
Lufthansa 5 Romeo Whiskey, descent at 2000 feet per minute.
6.2.
Lufthansa 4 Echo Victor at 2000 feet per minute, descent to flight level 180.
We were 6, so we're 200 kilos over.
Per minute, Lufthansa for Echo Victor.
Okay, so big picture. Big picture, we got about 711 miles to go. And the expected time of arrival is 21:19. So that's about an hour and 55 minutes. We've been airborne 10 minutes. Okay. A bit of a stress test for me. Let's see. Okay, so we'll show you the whole route. That's our route today. We're on the bottom left, and we're going up to follow that line to Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha, which is Stockholm Arlanda Airport, Stockholm's major #1 airport.
Lufthansa 5 Romeo Whiskey, maintain 280 knots or greater.
280 knots or greater, Lufthansa 5 Romeo Whiskey.
Lufthansa 4 Echo Victor, speed 280 knots or less.
Speed 280 knots or less, Lufthansa 4 Echo Victor.
So we're cleared up to flight level 300, but our cruise is 370.
Lufthansa 838, contact Braha 120275.
Roger, contact Praha 120275, Lufthansa 838.
Lufthansa 2 November Echo, contact München 133.565.
München 133.565, Lufthansa 2 November Echo, vielen Dank, ciao.
3 Charlie Zulu, contact Praha radar 118.375, bye bye.
Contact Praha 118.375, 3 Charlie Zulu, dobranoc.
Praha radar, good evening, Lufthansa 838 with you, leveling out at flight level 300.
Lufthansa 838, hello, Praha radar identified, climb to flight level 340.
Climb to flight level 340, Lufthansa 838.
Praha radar, hello, Lufthansa 4 with you, good, 250,
2 stations blocked, so lot 3 Alpha November.
Affirm, left side of the 340.
Lot 3 Alpha November, you are identified, descent to reach flight level 250 at Nirgo.
Flight level 250, reach at Nirgo, lot 3 Alpha November. Ligurian 74 Papa with you, descending 250, CPFC.
Ligurian 74 Papa, hello, Praha radar identified, cleared up Prague to Sierra arrival, descent to flight level 170.
170, Apex to Sierra.
Wizard 1453, contact Praha radar 127.580, bye bye.
127.580, thanks to the ADC, have a good night. Wizard 1453.
Okay, you can see that aircraft passing across us. And that aircraft is EW, must be Eurowings 9er Foxtrot Echo going from Echo Delta Delta Lima, I'm not sure what airfield that is, to Vienna. And I can see him, and you can see his trail across. Okay, so we're on Praha radar now, and so let's see where we'll be next. Next will be Rhine.
Eurowings Foxtrot Echo, back with you.
Thank you.
Rhine and Warsaw, and then Rhine again. So Rhine. No, that's Braha, so that means this must be it. No, that's München, so what's this one? München. Bremen. Where's Rhine? We'll just wait for it.
Lufthansa 5, Lima Mike, reduce and maintain speed 250 knots.
Reduce and maintain 250 knots, Lufthansa 5 Lima Mike.
Lot 3 Alpha November, maintain speed 300 knots or greater.
Speed 300 or greater, Lot 3 Alpha November.
Praha, radar, good day. This is Lufthansa 2 Echo, 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 on flight level 3 to Soho with you.
Lufthansa 2 Echo, 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 hello, Praha radar identified, climb to flight level 350.
Climb at flight level 350. Lufthansa 2 Echo, Echo, Echo.
Okay, we leveled out at...
Lufthansa 838, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Lufthansa 838.
Lot 3 Alpha November, contact München radar frequency 129.1, bye bye.
129.1, Lot 3 Alpha November, goodbye.
It's gonna be München.
Lufthansa 5, Lima Mike, contact München 129.1, bye bye.
129.1, Lufthansa 5 Lima Mike, bye bye.
Eurowings 9 Foxtrot Echo, proceed direct to Mazur.
Proceed direct to Mazur, Eurowings 9 Foxtrot Echo.
Ligurian 7 for Papa, contact Praha radar 127.580, bye bye.
12758, thank you, ciao.
Okay, 129.1 probably is my next.
Lufthansa 03 Yankee, reduce and maintain speed Mach decimal 78, correction 76 or less.
Reduce to Mach 1.76 or less, the Lufthansa 03 Yankee.
Somebody cutting across the bow here. Disappeared.
Eurowings 9 Foxtrot Echo, report max speed.
Eurowings 9 Foxtrot Echo, Mach 79.
Okay, maintain 79 or greater.
79 or greater, Eurowings 9 Foxtrot.
Well, it's going to be München next. Okay, Agnev 5.8.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight attendants will shortly be making their way through the cabin to offer various beverages of your choice. There will also be a selection of goods available for purchase, and we can accept most credit cards, checks and cash. If there's anything we can do to make your trip more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Now we'd like you to sit back, relax and enjoy the flight.
Lufthansa 03 Yankee, descend to flight level 310.
Descend
310 Lufthansa 03 Yankee.
Confirm 310.
Confirm 310 Lufthansa 03 Yankee.
Thank you very much. Eurowings 9 Foxtrot Echo, contact Wien Radar 132.6, bye bye.
Wien Radar 132.6, your correction, 9 Foxtrot Echo, over.
Yeah, there's no event at Stockholm, but there are 11 arrivals coming in, and they have no controllers in that airspace. Self-managing maybe. Anyway, the idea was that I was taking advantage of this München Mittwoch, Mittwoch event, which is a Munich Wednesday event for the departure, just so that I could continue on the original flight plan, which was going London, Munich, and Stockholm. So it seemed like, okay, at least we can get activity on the departure, ATC activity, and it's been great. And we're going to have more coverage as we progress, but once we get out onto the Baltic Sea and beyond, I think we might be ATC free, sadly.
Lufthansa 03 Yankee, contact Wien Radar 132.6, bye bye.
Wien Radar 132.6, goodbye, Lufthansa 03 Yankee.
So there's a lot of activity in Europe because there's a lot of other airfields that have a special Wednesday event. It's just that
Speedbird 852, hello, Prague,
Stockholm was not one of them.
Cleared Lomki 8 Sierra arrival, descent to flight level 170.
Cleared Lomki 8 Sierra arrival and descend 170, Speedbird 852.
Lufthansa 838, contact München Radar 133.230, Servus.
Okay, 133.230, Lufthansa 838, good night.
Braha, hello, Lufthansa 732, passing flight level 1104160.
Lufthansa München Radar 133.565, bye bye. München Radar 133.565, danke für den Service, Charles Vista 25.
München Radar, Lufthansa 838 with you at flight level 370.
Lufthansa 838, München Radar, good evening. Ryanair 699, proceed direct Akosi, Alpha Kilo Oscar Sierra India.
Proceed direct to Akosi, Ryanair 699.
Supil coming up. Pretty good. Time en route is 23 minutes, and it's 23 minutes in the flight plan as well. That's pretty awesome.
Austin 272, descent to flight level 330. Descending 330, thank you. Lufthansa 4 Lima Victor, contact Bremen Radar 124.175, bye bye.
124-175, schönen Abend nach Lufthansa vor Lima Victor.
Ciao. Red Nose 1 Victor Delta, contact Braha 118.375, bye bye.
118.375, Red Nose 1 into Delta, goodbye.
München Radar, good evening, this is Airlines Warsaw uniform with your flight, climbing 273 for 290.
VSA for Charlie Uniform, München Radar, good evening.
München, guten Abend, Lufthansa Tunnelwerke, 2 November Echo, Flight Level 360 inbound Abguss.
Lufthansa 2 November Echo, München Radar, good evening. Austrian 272, contact Braha 118.375, bye bye.
Contact Braha 118.375. Thank you for your feedback.
Touristic 586 Papa, contact Braha 118.375, bye bye.
48375 for 35
hello, passing flight level 160, Austrian 314.
Austrian 314, München Radar, good evening. Climb to flight level 210.
Climb flight level 210, Austrian 314.
München Radar, Lufthansa 838, request 5 minutes out of cockpit.
Say again your call sign, please.
Lufthansa 838.
Lufthansa 838, 5 minutes approved.
Roger, 5 minutes approved. We'll report back when I get back in the cockpit. Okay, so I'll be right back.
Austrian 6 Yankee, contact Braha 118.375, bye bye.
Contact Braha 118.375, schönen Abend noch for Austrian 6 Yankee.
Ryanair 699, contact München Radar 133.565, bye bye.
133.565, Ryanair 699.
Lufthansa 189er, contact Langen Radar 124.730, bye bye.
124.730, Lufthansa 189er, ciao ciao.
Ciao.
Scandinavian 80 Delta back.
Scandinavian 80 Delta, thanks for information. Austrian 314, proceed direct Akrosi.
Again, Austrian 314. Action 314, say again, sorry.
Proceed direct Akosi Alpha Kilo Oscar Sierra India.
Passenger rate Akosi, Action 314, sorry.
Austin 314, contact München radar 133.565, bye bye.
Contact 133.565, Action 314, bye bye.
München radar, good evening, Braha 8 kilo Victor climbing to flight level 340.
München radar, guten Abend, Lufthansa Echo Lima, passing flight level 140, climbing flight level 100.
Ryanair 8 kilo Victor München radar, good evening. Flight level 263, climb to flight level 340.
Climbing to flight level 340, 8 kilo Victor.
Lufthansa 4 Echo Lima, München radar, good evening, climb to flight level 220.
Climbing to flight level 220 on Lufthansa 4 Echo Lima.
Eurowings 105, proceed direct Bumil, Bravo Uniform Mike India Lima. Eurowings 105, proceed direct Bumil, Bravo Uniform Mike India Lima. Eurowings 105, München radar, do you read? Scandinavian 80 Delta, contact Bremen radar 124.175, bye bye.
I'm back.
124.175, Scandinavian 80 Delta, bye bye.
München radar, Lufthansa 838 back in the cockpit.
Blocked.
München radar, Lufthansa 838 back in the cockpit.
Radar, do you read?
Blocked again.
Eurowings 105, München radar, do you read?
München radar, Lufthansa 838 back in the cockpit.
Lufthansa 838, thanks for information. Eurowings 105, München radar, do you read?
Mission radar, hello, 00907, flight level 370, inbound Lazis.
Hello, is 0907, München radar, good evening.
Okay, we're probably going to go over to Bremen, which is currently showing 124.175, which I have plugged in.
München radar, Sim-Avionics, Lufthansa 45, Delta Foxtrot, climbing flight level 230.
Lufthansa 45, Delta Foxtrot, München radar, good evening.
Okay, we've got about an hour before we get to Arlanda, so it's almost time for us to start planning for our arrival. I'll wait for this handoff to Bremen.
München radar, grüß Gott, die Eurowings 20 Alpha, passing flight level 197 for 260, rate 2000 feet.
Eurowings 201 Alpha, München radar, good evening. Climb to flight level 280.
Climb 280 and confirm 280 also with the rate of 2000, or can we stop at 260?
Normal rate of climb.
Normal rate of climb. Roger. Thank you.
Lufthansa 4 Echo Lima, contact Langen radar 124.730, bye bye.
Lang radar 124.730, Lufthansa 4 Echo Lima, good night.
Lufthansa 383, contact Bremen radar 124.730, bye bye.
Contact the Bremen radar 124730, Lufthansa 838.
Disregard 124.175, sorry, 124.175.
Roger, 124175, Bremen radar, Lufthansa 838, good night.
Ryanair 8 Kilo Victor, contact Bremen radar 12
on flight level 280, given rate.
Flight level 280, City Center.
Lufthansa 369, confirm given rate.
Confirm given rate 2000 per minute, City Center.
Bremen radar, good evening, Lufthansa 838 with you, flight level 370 inbound, unrig in 14 miles.
Flight 38, hello, identified, direct Gorpi.
Direct Gorpi, Lufthansa 838.
Bremen, good evening, Ryanair 8 Kilo Victor 340.
8 Kilo Victor, hello, identified.
Approach VRF not selected. That's a true statement. Okay, so let's plan for the arrival. First, let's check out the airfield, Arlanda.
Lufthansa 369, proceed direct Nexo.
Direct Nexo, Lufthansa 369.
There is no ATIS report. There is a METAR. And the METAR is showing...
Lufthansa 369, own rate of climb.
Wind is 290 at 9.
2000,
so if the wind is 290 at 9...
resume normal rate of climb. No ATC climb restrictions.
290 at 9. From 290.
Could you repeat the altitude please for Lufthansa 369?
Confirm. Nexo, that's November Echo Kilo Sierra Oscar. It's on one of the arrival routes.
290 at 9.
Roger, got it. Thank you very much.
So our preferred would be one left, I think. See if we can plan that. Yeah, I think one left would be it.
Bremen Control, Ryanair 305, with you, Google, timing flight level 320.
Ryanair 305, hello, identified.
In the real world, there's still...
Ryanair 305, confirm your requested level.
I guess it's half a dozen of one, half a dozen of the other.
Ryanair 305, flight level 320.
Roger.
I see one aircraft just departing Stockholm from 19 right.
Lufthansa 369, confirm your requested final level.
Let's check the wind again.
369 at Takeoff 20.
Roger.
290 at 9.
Ryanair 305, proceed direct to Mike Alpha Golf.
Direct Mike Alpha Golf, Ryanair 305.
So let's plan on 19 right at the moment. Let's have a look actually in VATSIM now, or what they're doing. At 9 knots. So I'm going to say 19 right.
Traffic. Clear of conflict.
19 right.
Lufthansa 635.
Lufthansa 635?
Yeah, actually due to airspace structure, I needed to reroute via Magdeburg, Mike Alpha Golf, and Poda thereafter.
Lufthansa 648, so direct to Magdeburg, Mike Alpha Golf, thereafter Poda.
Jo, genau, vielen Dank.
Bremen radar, hello, Eurings 27 Tango, flight level 110.
Yeah, aircraft.
Luft Eurings 27 Tango, hello, identified. Climb flight level 26, question climb flight level 180.
Climb flight level 180,
There's
Eurings
a
27 Tango.
conflict right in front of me.
Climb. Increase climb. Increase climb. 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 Increase climb. Increase climb. Climb.
Somebody coming just trying to hit me.
Climb. Increase climb. Increase climb. 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 Increase climb. Increase climb. Conflict.
It's like a fictitious aircraft.
Scandinavian 5890, checking with your flight
Okay,
level
170. 19 right.
Skinny 5890 identified. Eurowings 27 Tango, flying 355.
Fly heading 355, Eurings 27 Tango.
I didn't see RL, so I'm not going to pick it, and then it's going to be a Nilu 2 Papa. Nilu 2 Papa. So now we have to go through the legs page, pick the runway, 19 right, go to the fixed page, and update it. Okay. So 19 right, ILS 1107. Course 184. Course 184.
Okay. Bremen radar, snow cap set for Golf on Rostock Lager. Request clearance to Köln with information Delta.
19 right.
Scandinavian 80 Delta back.
Okay, 2 stations. First snow cap 7 for Golf. I call it back very shortly. The other station, second station, calling again.
Canyon Aviation 2 Delta back.
Thank you.
Right. Okay, let's look at the fuel situation.
Okay, snow cap 7 for Delta, ready to copy?
Snow cap 7 for Golf is ready to copy, yeah?
Snow cap 7 for Golf, cleared to Köln, November Lima 14 departure, runway 27, climb 4,000 feet, squawk 1000.
So let's just say we're going to be 400 kilos
Cleared to Köln via November Lima 14 departure from runway 27, altitude 4,000 and transponder 1,000. Snow cap 7 for Golf.
So 400 kilos heavy.
ATIS information, Echo is now active with runway unit.
65.1.
Okay, and hearing for ATIS Echo.
Lufthansa 838, contact Warsaw on frequency 132.7.
Contact Warsaw on 132.7, Lufthansa 838, good night.
Good night.
Sim-Radar, guten Abend. Das ist Eurowings 3XK. Romeo, Shuttle 3 for 0, Direct Q6.
Eurowings 3XK Romeo, identified. Roger. Scandinavian 3590, what is your requested level?
Okay, for 5 minutes.
Approved, report back.
Warsaw radar, good evening, Lufthansa 838 with you, level at flight level 370.
Lufthansa 838, good evening, Warsaw radar contact.
Okay, so we're done with the calculation. Checking the runway graphic. Okay, where do we want to vacate? Looks like we can make Yankee 3 and Yankee 2 with auto brakes 3. So let's take a look at that.
Radar Archaea 238 ready for descent.
Archaea 238, descent level 160.
Descent 160, Archaea 238.
Okay, let's take that then. Yankee 3, auto brakes 3. Because any more aggressive is ridiculous. And then we'll just backtrack on Yankee. Okay, so
Radar November 9, return to South back.
Roger.
Varsava radar, very good evening, runner 1 Hotel Delta with you, flight level 320, inbound to Roy.
Runner 1 Hotel Delta, Varsava, hello, radar contact.
Warszawa, radar, dobry wieczór, lot 6 Papa Uniform, passing 180.
Lot 6 Papa Uniform, cześć, Warszawa, radar contact.
Warszawa, radar, dobry wieczór, 26 November, flight level 380.
Runner 26 November, witam Warszawa, radar kontakt.
I said that was 300, so we planned 400 over, which was 64.1. Is it now 65.1? Let's check that. Yeah, 65.1. So it's 400 over is what we planned. So it's 65.1.
November Charlie Golf direct Bimpa. Direct Bimpa. Line 3 drunk up.
Okay, 65.1. And now let's have a look at the approach. 19 right. So intercept is going to be 2,500. And missed approach also 2,500.
November request out.
Approved, report back.
Approved, report back to this.
So we're probably going to be handed off to Sweden Center at some point, and that's going to be probably at Gorpi, which is where we're headed right now. So let's see what, but we don't have Sweden Center. Nobody's up there. So we'll be put onto Unicom. Let's just watch carefully where these guys are coming in. Stockholm, 10 more arrivals. Can I see the arrivals? Yeah, it's coming, SAS. Looks like coming from Finland. But they're all going to be there. 1, 2, 3. Will be there before me. There is an SAS adjacent to me that's headed there as well. That should be interesting. So we haven't been able to do a fuel check lately because of so many directs.
Float 4 Sierra Mike, contact approach 135.930.
135.930. Thank you very much for your kind service. Good evening, sir. 4 Sierra Mike.
Good evening.
Okay, so I think we can use this time to step through the arrivals.
Roger.
So I'm looking at, I'm making sure the FMC and the chart shows the same information. And you're looking at the chart and I'm looking at the FMC at the same time. So we have the Niluk to Papa arrival. So we should have at Niluk at or below flight level 170. So at or below 170, yes, I have that. Next one, Sierra Alpha 630, no restrictions. Tango Echo Bravo, which is a VOR, no restrictions. And then Echo Romeo Kilo, also no restrictions. So then the first restriction that we have is going to be the initial fix for our approach, which here we are, is going to be only about 3.5, 6.7, really about 7 miles, so it's a very short. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go long and line up more gently. But anyway, so we should be at Tango Echo Bravo. In the system I have no restrictions, but over here it says, I'm going to say it's probably doesn't have an altitude, but on my system Tango Echo Bravo is going to be flight level 088. Is that possible? Where is Tango Echo Bravo? Okay, I'm going to step through it on my map, my plane. Let's bring it down to 40 miles and step through it. Near load. Tango Echo Bravo is way downwind. Okay. 410. It actually looks like Charlie India 19 right. Yeah, so I'm going to probably plan on intercepting at that point, which is about 10 miles final. And stepping through this, so, and then Charlie, India, 19 right, I'll be at 2,500. Okay, and then at Fox, India, 19 right. Fox India 19 right, I'll be at 2,500, which is fine.
Wizard 41 Delta Juliet, contact Sweden Control 132.765.
132.765, have a good night, Wizard 41 Delta Juliet.
You too, bye.
Okay, so so as far as missed approach goes, we would just climb straight ahead to 1,500 feet, radar vectoring for a new approach.
Parkia 238, contact approach 135.930.
And then climb straight ahead to 2,500 with lost comms. At D4 November Sierra Alpha, which is ILS DME 110.7. Or whichever is later, okay. Turn right to ARL VOR for a new instrument approach.
Lufthansa 838, contact Sweden Control 132.765.
132.765, Lufthansa 838. Right, good night.
Good night.
Yep, come up.
Six Victor, good evening, Sweden Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 380.
Climb flight level 380, good evening, 36 Victor.
Sweden Control, good evening, Lufthansa 838 with you, flight level 370, inbound Gorpi, 55 miles.
Lufthansa 838, good evening, Sweden Control, radar contact. November Lima X-ray, contact Warsaw radar, 132.7.
1327 was November
Sweden Control is up. Then
quality 1512, contact Göteborg approach 124.680.
Contact the Göteborg approach 124.680, quality.
we have EDDM and approach.
West Air 1505, contact Göteborg approach 124.680.
Okay, so
I got approach 124.680 with 1505. Bye.
Bye.
Sweden Control, and then it's going to be approach.
0606, requesting full descent.
Will be
Sky level 0606, descend to flight level 160.
Down to 160, flight level 060.
Scandinavian 80 Delta, level 390.
Scandinavian 80 Delta, good evening, Sweden Control, radar contact. Postman 22 Tango, contact Copenhagen Control, 136.485.
Copenhagen at 136.485, Postman 22 Tango, good night.
Good night. Finnair 1 Bravo Lima, descend to 5,000 feet, local QNH 1022.
Descend to
arrival now, they're saying
and the QNH
ILS 26 in use.
Negative 1022.
ILS 26, okay, we gotta redo this now.
Bravo Lima.
Finnair 1 Bravo Lima, contact Copenhagen approach 119.805.
119.805, Finnair 1 Bravo Lima, thank you, bye-bye.
Bye.
ILS 26. So what did we have for ILS 26?
41 Victor Echo, and ready, descend to flight level 270.
When ready, descend flight level
ILS
270, with 041 Victor Echo.
With 41 Victor Echo, contact Gdansk approach 127.280.
I didn't have it.
127.280 with 041 Victor Echo.
ILS 26, okay. So let's just work out what makes sense.
Control, very good evening, Runway 26 November, 5730.
Runway 26 November, good evening, Sweden Control, radar contact.
It's got to be Niluk 2 Victor. Let's try that. 2 Victor.
Finnair 1 Bravo Lima, contact Copenhagen approach 119.805.
26 is
Wizz Air 146, descend to flight level 100.
Yeah, it's got to be that. So it's Niluk 2 Victor.
EC 146, descend to flight level 100.
And
100
ILS 26, fine.
Postman 3265, contact Bremen radar 124.175.
Alright, let's do that again.
Contact Bremen 124.
Arrival.
175, Postman
ILS runway 26.
Goodbye.
Sweden Control, Sierra Alpha Delta.
There is no ARL, so we're just doing final, and then Niluk 2 Victor.
Sierra Alpha Delta, runway 35, clear land wind 290 degrees, 12 knots.
Execute.
Clear to land, runway 35, Sierra Alpha Delta. Sweden Control, good evening. Nordic 57 Golf
let's step through that again.
Inbound Sabak.
Nordic 57 Golf Whiskey, good evening, Sweden Control, radar contact.
Yeah, that looks good. So now we just have to go through the runway 26, and transfer that to the fixed page.
Skype level 0606, contact Göteborg approach 124.680.
Okay, so
124,
now,
680.
hello Supersonic Adventures, how are you? I'm just reworking my arrival into Arlanda because control just came up in the area and they reassigned to a different runway than I was expecting. So, welcome aboard.
Sweden, good friends, Scanner 475,
okay, so where was I? Okay. We need to put an ILS frequency for that. 110.1. Course is 250.
Scanner 1767, contact Bremen radar 124.175.
And okay, let's take a look at the minimums. Minimums 325.
Radar contact, climb to flight level 330.
Flight 330, scanner 475.
Set.
Easy 146, contact opening and approach 1190.805.
Intercept is 250, Mr. Brooks.
11805, think about ATC by AC 146.
Goodbye.
Also 2500, same. And so now we got a plan for the arrival, which is different. So it's 26. And we got to do a calculation. But before we do the calculation, let's see. Gorpy is coming up. We can put in a fuel burn for Gorpy. Looks like it's going to be 4.4. So it's 400 over.
Alpha Delta ground time in T1. Taxi to stand 25 by Alpha and Charlie.
Okay, so it's going to be still about 400 over. So
5 via Alpha and Charlie.
Let's recalculate using our performance tool again for a runway 26. Change of runway. We still want to ignore the gradient. Let's get updated weather. Okay, and still the same landing weight. Let's calculate. Hey, Supersonic Adventure, I actually responded to you in an email, but I didn't hear back again from you. Something about a collab? Okay, here we go. Let's put the runway graphic up. So, it's a short runway by the looks of it. Where do we want to vacate? Let's check it on the airport diagram. So, actually X-ray 2 would be fine. X-ray 3 or X-ray 2 would be fine. So for X-ray 3 we need max auto. Alright, so it is max auto.
Tack för service, ha det bra, god kväll. Sedan var Delta, tack för din länk till manager, ha det bra.
So the only thing that changed is that we had to put a higher brake setting, but X-ray to make X-ray 3. I don't see X-ray 2 on this chart, but it's probably auto brake 3 would work for that too, with a little manual braking. But actually, it doesn't matter. We can just go to X-ray 2, and that's where we're going to park is right. We follow X-ray 2, and then cross over X-ray, cross Zulu, and into apron Foxtrot Alpha. It's the parking to my left when I get in there. Any of those on my left will work for me. So, okay, that works. So there should be no vectoring. It's a continuous, continues from the arrival into the approach. Okay, we're over the water right now. And we just passed Gorpi, and Armand is the next waypoint.
Canadian 36 Victor, frequency change approved. Good evening.
Frequency change approach, Canadian 36 Victor. Good evening.
So just checking again for the approach, we have Stockholm approach 126655. So approach is going to handle our arrivals. And QNH arrivals 1013. Quite a shift. Yeah, so Sweden control is not actually showing up on the. Let's go. So that's our aircraft, and yeah. So latest update is Lufthansa has ordered some MAX 8 aircraft, but the deliveries are not expected until 2006 or 2007. So we got the early bird special, so to speak. And this livery is actually produced by a repainter by the name of Philip Hughes. Nice job, Philip Hughes.
Good evening, Sweden control, radar contact, clear T2 Charlie level, from you to left, when ready, descend to flight level 100.
When ready, descend to flight level 100 for the T2 Charlie arrival for ILS to left into Copenhagen, Ryanair 100 Delta.
Top of descent in about 170 miles. Expected at 2054. So that's about 23 minutes. Yeah, let's do that math again. 24. About 26 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Elapsed time so far for the flight is 1 hour 14 minutes. Checking on the gauges here. Okay, temperature is okay at about 21 degrees. Duct pressure is 40, which is fine. cabin altitude is about 9,500. Seems high a little bit. And diff pressure is 7.6, still below the orange line, no problem. Climb, cabin climb as expected is 0. Fuel temperature is minus 20 degrees centigrade. Indicated outside temperature is minus 34 degrees centigrade. So that all looks okay. Next waypoint is Armand. We won't be there for another 120 miles, but that's going to be right before our top of descent. Oh, I see, okay. So speed control is on.
Lufthansa 5 Charlie November. Good evening, Phoenix Dawn, radar contact.
Oh no, this is different.
And traffic out of cockpit for 15 minutes, Lufthansa 5 Charlie number.
Could you please reconnect first?
Okay, stand by.
Sync target evening, Ryanair 61903 inbound, Dana flight level 400.
Ryanair 61903, good evening, Phoenix Dawn, scope 4451.
Scope 4451, Ryanair 61903.
Ryanair 61903, Phoenix Dawn, radar contact, maintain flight level 400.
Take one, Ryanair 61903.
Nordic 57 Golf Whiskey, when ready, descend to flight level 250.
When ready, descend flight level 250, Nordic 57 Golf Whiskey. Okay folks, pretty smooth so far, just a runway change, that's all. And Armand we're projected to have 3,500 kilos of fuel at Armand, and but I think we're going to have more by the time we get there, because that is only 1.5 tons more than the plan, and I think we're going to be more like 400 more than the plan. It's looking, let's see, Armand, let's have a look at the expected time of arrival. It's 2048. 2048 is in about 15 minutes. And 15 minutes. From now it will be about 1 hour and 33 minutes in the air. Yeah, and then the plan is 1 hour 32 minutes by that point. That's pretty good. I think timing wise is pretty good, although we did get some shortcuts.
Nordic 5 Sun Golf Whiskey, frequency change approved, good night.
Frequency change approved for Nordic, Flightdeck Golf Whiskey, Hedo.
Hedo.
We do have an approach controller 126655. So by way of next flights, we're doing this, which is München Wednesday, and then Friday we're planning to participate in the Paris by night event, and that is from 1930 Zulu to 22 Zulu. So I'm thinking we'll probably fly to Paris from Vienna or from Göteborg. One of those two places, I think, but that's not confirmed yet. Then Sunday the 3rd, we're doing the World Flight sector from Doha to Cairo. That's a 3-hour, 15-minute flight, and scheduled to depart 22:50 Zulu on Sunday, the 3rd of November. And then we're doing another world flight sector on Wednesday, which will be from Boston to Orlando.
Speed controller, guten Abend.
And that's going to depart at 14:50 Zulu. Both of those world flights are 3 hours, 15 minutes airtime.
24
Climbing side level 240, initially Lufthansa 474.
Lufthansa 454 near squawk 1270.
New squawk 1270, Lufthansa 474.
Lufthansa 4740, traffic turn right, heading 210, right turn 210 please.
Right turn 210, due traffic, Lufthansa 474.
Runway 6193, clear direct Maren.
Take Maren, runway 6193.
Scanner 1475, continue descent to flight level 100.
So top of descent is here, and here top of descent here, 100 miles, and we should be there at 20:54, and that's about 15 minutes time.
Lufthansa 474, clear direct E-Break, India, Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Kilo.
Direct E-Break, Lufthansa 474.
And Lufthansa 474, climb to flight level 300.
Climbing flight level 300, Lufthansa 474.
Handoff speaking control, privilege 39 Alpha Quebec Heavy, passing flight level 140, climbing 180.
Privilege 39 Alpha Quebec, good evening, spinning control, radar contact, climb to flight level 400.
400, privilege 39 Alpha Quebec.
God kväll, Brottens 1360 at flight level 240.
Brottens 1360, god kväll, spinning control, radar contact, maintain flight level 240.
Maintain 240, 1360, roger.
Yep, runway 26 makes a lot of sense. The wind is at 270 at 8 knots. So it'll be almost a straight head-on wind. Okay, estimated time of arrival is 21:18. Which is in about 39 minutes.
Lufthansa 474, contact opening control 136.485.
Command control 136.485, Lufthansa 474, have a nice evening, bye bye.
Bye bye. Runner 1 Hotel Delta, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1022.
QNH 1022, descend to 5,000 feet, 100 Delta.
Scanner 80 Delta, cleared Niluk to Tango level, runway 26, when ready, descend to flight level 110.
Niluk to Tango 26, when ready, level 110, scanner Aviation 80 Delta.
Runner 6193, contact Warsaw radar 132, 3.7.
Warsaw 32.7, Ryanair 619 på väg.
Bye-bye. Scanner 1475, direct ABG.
Direct ABG, scanner 1475.
Scanner 1475, contact Copenhagen Control 136.485.
Contact Copenhagen on 136.485, scanner 1475, bye-bye.
Goodbye. Runner 1 Hotel Delta, contact Copenhagen Control 136.485.
136.485, 1 Hotel Delta, see you later, bye-bye.
See you, goodbye. Brotons 1360, clear direct Mike Sierra 612, intercept Rasmu 1 Tango level running 35.
Direct Mike 612 for Rasmu 1 Tango, and last one wasn't read back last one, please. Thank you.
It's direct Mike Sierra 612 and Rasmu 1 Tango level 35.
Direct Mike Sierra 612 for Rasmu 1 Tango, so runway 35, thank you. 161.
City contract back in business, Lufthansa 5 Charlie number.
Copy, thanks.
Wizz Air 41 Delta Juliet, ready for descent.
Wizz Air 41 Delta Juliet, descend to flight level 290.
Descend level 290, Wizz Air 41 Delta Juliet.
Yep, okay. So it's going to be about 3.7 at Armand, and we should be there at 20:49, which is in 3 minutes. So the elapsed time would be 1 hour and 35. It's a little bit longer.
Scanner 80 Delta, descend to cross needle below flight level 150.
Yeah, we're now in Warsaw, near ground 50 below, scanner 80 Delta.
So we've got stronger headwinds than anticipated. Right now we've got a beam wind of 120 knots. Look at that. Our deflection is almost 15 degrees. Yeah, it's 15 almost 15, it's like maybe 13 degrees crab for us where we're going. Reading.
Wizz Air 41 Delta Unit, descend to flight level 250.
Descend level 250, Wizz Air 41 Delta Unit.
Not sure if this is the best view. I'm thinking maybe the other side would be better for this landing. Yeah, okay. Put it at that view.
Sweden Controls, god kväll. Scandinavia 160, direct Torba. Passing flight level 120 to flight level 150.
Scandinavia 160, Sweden Control radar contact, come to flight level 240.
Can you repeat flight level, please?
Skyline 160, climb initially flight level 240, traffic above.
Flight level 240, traffic inbound, Skyline 160.
Lufthansa 83, cleared Nilok to Tango level, runway 26, descend to flight level 110 when ready, and cross Nilok below flight level 150.
Sorry, Lufthansa 838, can you repeat that for me, please? Sorry.
Okay, Lufthansa 88, cleared Nilok to Tango level, runway 26. When ready, descend to flight level 110 to cross Nilok below flight level 150.
Okay, Nilok cleared for the Nilok 2 Tango, arrival runway 26, descend flight level 110 when ready, and cross Nilok below flight level 150, Lufthansa 838.
838, all correct, thanks.
It's a Nilok 2 Tango arrival.
Looks like I had a wrong constraint on my vertical profile. I would like to level off at level 300 if possible.
Nilok 400 unit. Maintain flight level 300 when reaching.
Maintain level 300 when reaching with your 400 euros, thank you.
Skyline 160, come to flight level 370.
Let's take a look.
Climb to flight level 370, Sky 160.
Privilege 39 Alpha Quebec, could we request flight level 330?
Privilege
Okay,
39 Alpha
110.
Quebec, of course. Maintain flight level 330.
We should start descending now.
Roger,
And I'm going to go into plan mode, step through this.
Roger,
look. More direct, very tight as well. He's chosen that tighter approach. Okay. Let's change that in this as well. We're descending now. Nilok 2 Tango. So that at least we have it ready. It's just a little tighter, that's all, and it probably requires vectors. Do we actually have an arrival for 2 Tango? No, we don't.
Scandinavia 160, request to step away 4 minutes.
Approved.
So maybe we'll make us go downwind first. Just gotta watch our step. Okay, one last QNH check. 1013, 1013 check. Alright, let's do a descent checklist. Descent checklist. Pressurization, landing altitude has been set. Recall checked. Auto brakes set to max. Landing data, flaps 30, 145 plus 5, 150 for the landing. And approach briefing has been completed. Descent checklist complete. Alright, we're coming in to Stockholm, Arlanda. Still over water.
Brotons 1360, when ready, descend to flight level 100.
When ready, flight level 100, Brotons 1360.
So we should be switching over to approach, which should be 126655. Okay, I've got that queued up. What did we have at Armand? 3.7.
For 81, flight level 400.
Slot 481, good evening, Sweden control, radar contact. Sweden 80 Delta, contact Stockholm approach 126, decimal 655.
Stockholm 126, my plan, Scandinavian 80 Delta, go plan.
Copy.
Wizz Air 41 Delta Juliet is ready for descent again.
Wizz Air 41 Delta Juliet, descend to flight level 200.
Descend level 200 Wizz Air 41 Delta Juliet.
All right. 1 hour 40 minutes into our slightly over 2 hour flight. A little bit of turbulence just as well we put our seatbelt signs on.
Sweden Control, good evening. Postman 3314 at flight level 300 inbound for Salbach.
Postman 3314, Cochrane, Sweden Control, radar contact. Clear direct Lunit.
Clear direct Lunit, Postman 3314.
Is there one for the message at level 230,
9 arrivals.
With 172, good evening, Sweden Control, radar contact.
There's one ahead of us.
To flight level 320.
I'm not sure if he's... I think he is going in as well. So we're just following him in, let me see.
Brotons 1360 requesting out of cockpit,
yes, okay,
1 minute.
Approach.
So there's one aircraft ahead of us, about 30 miles, and he didn't see what type he was. He's a A220. So he's not going to be going faster than us. But he has gone ahead, so we'll be able to watch how he handles the pattern. See if he's going to do what we think we're going to do too.
Scanner 1360, Cochrane, Sweden Control, radar contact, speed 290 knots or greater.
Scandinavian 160, back.
Scanner 160, thanks.
So it's just me and him that are in this kind of time frame.
360, climb to flight level 230.
230, Scandinavian 160.
Just two of us, okay? So we are expecting to vacate.
Lufthansa 1 Victor November, good evening, Sweden Control, radar contact. Clear the Risma 30, and I'm grounding 2.
X-ray 3 or X-ray 2 to the left?
Clear for the Resmo 3 Sierra, arrival runway 21, and when ready, stand flight level 250 with confidence in November.
Brotons 1360 back cockpit.
Brotons 1360, thanks. Descend to flight level 70, information Zulu valid.
70, information Zulu 1360.
Speed and control, good evening. CSA 5 Lima Kilo, flight level 370.
CSA 5 Lima Kilo, good evening. Sweden Control, radar contact, clear direct Niluk.
So it's Scandinavian 80 Delta.
Lufthansa 838, contact Stockholm approach 126.655.
Okay, switching to Stockholm approach 126.655. Lufthansa 838, good night.
Good night. Is there 4?
Stockholm approach, good evening. Lufthansa 838 descending on the Niluk 2 Tango arrival. We are inbound Niluk 22 miles.
Good evening, Lufthansa 838, Stockholm approach identified. Information Papa current, vectors ILS Rwy26.
Okay, information Papa and expect vectors runway 26, Lufthansa 838.
Scandinavian 80 Delta, turn left heading 360, descend flat level.
So he's the guy in front of us.
Left 360, level 70, Scandinavian 80 Delta.
Scandinavian 165, passing 3035.
Scandinavian 1651, identified, climb flat level 180.
Climb 180, see 1651.
We're seeing some land now. The other aircraft is 30 miles ahead of me right now. Comfortable distance is 10,000 feet below me, 9,600 feet below me. So he's going through a decel point now.
Red Nose 5 Bravo is ready for taxi.
SCM here.
Red Nose 5 Bravo, we are ready for taxi.
Red Nose 5 Bravo, taxi holding point runway 01 left. I have some technical issues.
Okay, so we're taxiing on discretion to holding point 01 left, Red Nose 5 Bravo, thank you.
Thank you. Emirates 2 X-ray, climb flat level 100.
Scandinavia 1651, direct Netva.
Direct Netva 1651.
So he's probably going to vector us downwind after Tango Echo Bravo, so a right turn, and then so we can comfortably come in for ILS runway 26.
Emirates to X-ray, climb flight level 180.
So the decel point that's coming up before SAS 630.
The use of such devices could interfere with the electronic landing equipment on board the aircraft. In final preparation of the landing, please ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened, your seatbacks are in the upright position, and your tray tables are stowed. Any hand luggage
we'll probably get instruction on speed. But the airfield is like 40 miles that way.
Red nose 5 Bravo, wind 280 degrees 8 knots, runway 01 left, clear for takeoff.
01 left, clear takeoff, thank you, red nose 5 Bravo.
Scandinavian 1651, contact Sweden 127.755.
127.755, Scandinavian 1651. God kväll Thomas.
God kväll.
Stockholm approach, Lufthansa 838, can we get lower?
Lufthansa 838, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, Lufthansa 838.
Scandinavian 80 Delta, descend altitude 2,500 feet. QNH 1015.
2,500, 1015, Scandinavian 80 Delta.
Passing over some
Emirates to X-ray,
Stockholm.
contact Sweden 127.755.
Stockholm right down there.
Bye bye. Lufthansa 838, fly heading 360.
Fly heading 360, Lufthansa 838.
Red nose 5 Bravo, reaching 5000.
Red nose 5 Bravo, identified 4,400 feet, climb flight level 180.
Go to 230 knots.
Climbing 180, red nose 5 Bravo.
Stockholm approach, god kväll, Scandinavia 160, flight level 160 down to flight level 110, inbound LTOC for Tango.
Good evening, Scandinavia 160, Stockholm approach identified. Information, Papa is valid, vectors ILS 26.
ATC for Papa, vector ILS runway 26, Scandinavia 160.
Red Nose Bravo, just for information, we would appreciate level 370 as finals today.
Alright, let's think about flaps 1.
I'll change the flight plan to final level 370.
Thank you.
Let's do flaps 1.
Scandinavian 80 Delta, turn right, heading 005.
Oh, he's going downwind.
Right 005, Scandinavian 80 Delta.
Lufthansa 838, descend altitude 2,500 feet, QNH 1013.
Okay, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1013, Lufthansa 838.
Red Nose 5 Bravo, no further ATC, monitor advisory. Good evening.
Moderate, good evening, thank you for the service, Red Nose 5 Bravo.
Scandinavia 160, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, Scandinavia 160.
Scandinavia 160, proceed direct Echo Romeo Kilo.
Proceed direct Echo Romeo Kilo, Scandinavia 160.
He was going downwind, but maybe not.
Scandinavian 80 Delta, turn left heading 280, clear ILS runway 26.
He is taking us to that.
Vector
So we definitely need to slow down. Flaps 30, flaps 5.
Lufthansa 838, descend 2,500 feet.
Descend 2,500 feet, Lufthansa 838. Okay, so let's slow it down to 180 knots. Go to good speed.
Stockholm Control, good evening. Lufthansa Factor 2 stand 15 information pop request for clearance to Helsinki S5.
Good evening, Lufthansa 502, Stockholm approach, clear to Helsinki via Tovri 5 Charlie, runway 01 left, initially 5,000 feet, squawk 5371.
Clear to Helsinki S5, Tovri 5 Charlie, runway 01 left, initially 5,000 feet, squawk 5471, Lufthansa 500.
Read back correct.
Is it going to be a left vacate? Okay, Jug.
Scandinavia 80 Delta, wind 270 degrees 7 up, runway 26, clear to land.
26, clear to land, Scandinavia 80 Delta.
Okay, folks, here we are. We're going to have to do our gear down at some point between here and Fox 26. Because we definitely need to be slower. But we can do that in a little bit. Hey Jug, I haven't heard from you before, so welcome aboard. Nice to have you on the flight. Appreciate your input, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notify. I've got several interesting flights coming up. One on Friday, one on Sunday, one on Wednesday. The Sunday and Wednesday one are world flights. First one from Doha to Cairo, and the second one from Boston to Orlando. Yeah, I'm not doing all of them. No thanks. Okay, let's get that gear down, just so that we're ready to extend our flaps further. Okay, speed brakes armed.
Lufthansa 838, turn left heading 290, cleared ILS approach runway 26.
Left 290, cleared ILS approach runway 26, Lufthansa 838. Approach mode.
Scandinavia 126 at flight level 220, descending flight level 110.
Good evening,
Okay,
Scandinavian
let's do flaps 15
approach,
speed check.
identified information, information Papa Valley, Electros ILS runway 26.
Papa Valley 26 for Scandinavia 126.
Okay, approach mode armed.
Sorry, Lufthansa, passenger 2, didn't copy you.
Warlock glide slope.
Lufthansa 502, what do you want me to say again?
Lights on.
Lufthansa 2, we requested push and start.
Lufthansa 502, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, thank you.
Scandinavian 80 Delta, taxi stand 9.
Inte samma manner, Scandinavian 80 Delta, tack och natt.
Tack och godnatt.
Okay.
Scandinavian 160, descend altitude 2,500 feet, QNH 1010.
Flaps 30. And we're looking for
Descent to flight
150.
level 2500, QNH 1013, Scandinavian 160.
Scandinavian 160, it's altitude 2500 feet.
Ursäkta, altitude. Sorry.
Okay, landing checklist. Landing checklist. Engine start switches to continuous. Speed brakes armed. Landing gear down and flaps set and green at flaps 30. Landing checklist completed. So we're expecting to vacate by
Lufthansa 838, wind 270 degrees 7 knots, runway 26, clear to land.
runway 26 clear to land, Lufthansa 838. Runway inside. Okay, so we're going to vacate left at X-ray 3 or X-ray 2. Auto brakes max. Flaps 30, speed brake armed. And lights on. Vacate is to the left. I can see the PAPI lights. Ooh, this is strong wind. I'm gonna bump up our approach speed by 2 knots.
Scandinavian 160, turn right heading 100.
Turning right, heading 100, Scandinavian 160.
Scandinavian 1360, proceed direct Arken, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Proceed direct Echo Romeo Kilo for Scandinavian 1360.
Yeah, so our flight on Wednesday is going to be into Paris. I think it's Paris at night. And we'll probably fly either from here to Paris, or maybe from Göteborg, or maybe from somewhere else, Vienna maybe. Haven't decided yet. Okay. Autopilot disconnect. Looking at the PAPIs now.
Approaching 26.
Auto throttle disconnect.
Approaching minimums.
A little bit of adjustment here.
200. Minimums.
Landing.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Okay, heavy on the reversers. Don't need to be. Okay. Okay, we can easily do X-ray 3. What was the calculations thinking?
Scandinavian 160, turn right heading 210, clear of this approach, runway 26.
Ladies and gentlemen, it will take the captain a few moments to taxi to the gate.
X-ray 3.
Turning right, 210, clear the approach, ILS, runway 26, Scandinavian 160.
Stop at the gate. At That will be the only indication that it is safe to get up and move about the cabin.
Lufthansa 838 has vacated at X-ray 3, looking for parking bay Fox 39 or Fox 37.
Lufthansa 838, taxi stand Foxtrot 37.
On behalf of the captain and his
Roger,
crew,
Fox
we'd like to thank you
37.
for flying with us and wish you all a pleasant stay. Thank you.
Okay. So, I guess we just follow this X-ray 3. And then make a left on left into the apron Fox Alpha, and he gave me Fox 37. Okay, lights off, start switches, get the APU running.
Scandinavia 160, turn right, heading 280.
Basically on the other side of these terminal buildings here.
Turn right, 280, intercept the localizer, Scandinavia 160.
Okay, we're going to turn next left, and we should slow down for this, set up for Fox 37.
The chosen position is too small for your aircraft.
Well, it works. Okay, let's turn here. It says it's too small for me, but it worked the last time when I configured it. Okay, this is Fox 39. So let's slow down here. APU on the bus. APU bleed on. This is Fox 37. Right here. Let's begin our turn here. Weather radar off. Terrain off. This looks like us.
Scandinavian 1360, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1013.
5,000 feet and QNH 1013 for Scandinavian 1360.
Okay, parked at 2128. And engines off, fuel flow off.
Scandinavia 160, wind 270 degrees, 7 knots, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear to land, Scandinavia 160.
Okay, let's request deboarding.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
You say that, but
the boarding requested.
It seems to work. It's so weird. Yep, here comes the jetway. Okay, let's carry on. We've got ground power. Ground power is on now. Right. Our power is on. We can turn the APU bleed off and turn the APU off and the fuel pumps off. Yaw damper off. Okay, all the window heats and probe heats off. Electrics off. And this will be the end of the night for us, so packs off and lights off. So as the folks are deboarding, let's take a look at our set time reports. Takeoff was at 19:14. Landing was at 21:23. Elapsed time 2 hours 9 minutes and 4 seconds. That is our airborne time from takeoff to landing. And our fuel remaining was 3 tons. And our landing rate we gotta pull up. Oh, I was disconnected from the voice server. That's interesting. I wonder why. Let me see if I can reconnect.
This parking is too small for
Scandinavian 160, taxi stand 6.
Taxi stand 6, Scandinavian 160.
Okay, that's not what I was looking for. So, win smart cars for the landing rate.
Scandinavian 1360, descend 2,500 feet.
220 feet per minute.
500 feet for Scandinavian 1360.
It's a bit hard. I'm surprised at that. Oh well, it is what it is. So I'm just taking a look at what this apron looks like on VATScope. Oh, most folks just drive in and disconnect. So we'll just call it. Stockholm approach. Lufthansa 838 parked at the bay. Fox 37. Thanks for your service tonight. Good night.
Thank you for flying. Good night.
Okay, folks, that'll do it. Welcome to Stockholm. Hope you enjoy your stay. We may, on Friday, be flying to Paris from here, or we'll fly from a different destination. But it's definitely going to be, we're going to be Paris bound. And we'll catch you on the next flight. Remember, Friday is to Paris, and then Sunday is from Doha to Cairo, and then Wednesday is going to be from Boston to Orlando. All right, guys, it's been real. Ciao for now. We'll catch you on the next one.
Stockholm approach. Good evening. CSA 5 Lima Kilo, flight 236 descending.